move on to other news now. Amid the ongoing ceasefire agreement, the Hamas has released the names of the next set of hostages in the Gaza Strip to be freed today. The hostages will be released shortly. The Hamas has begun setting up a stage in central Gaza's Deir al-Bala. This is where the latest round of hostage release will be taking up. White pickup trucks with machine guns mounted on the back flank, the stage, and masked and armed Hamas gunmen can be seen forming a cordon surrounding the site. However, it is not immediately clear if there will be one or more sites where the 3 hostages will be released. According to officials, the IDF expects the Hamas to release hostages at around 10 a.m. local time. Earlier, the Hamas released the images of 3 main hostages, Eli Sharabi, Ohad Ben Ami and Or Levi. They will be released in exchange for Palestinian prisoners held by Israel. Earlier, the Hamas delayed the release of the names after it accused Israel of delaying the entry of hundreds of trucks carrying food and other humanitarian aid agreed under the truce. So far, 18 hostages have been freed since the ceasefire began on the 19th of January, with Israel in return releasing 383 prisoners. On the Israeli side, 183 inmates from jails will be released. This will be the 5th prisoner swap between Israel and the Hamas. According to a spokesperson of the Palestinian NGO, among those to be released are 18 serving life sentences, 54 with lengthy sentences, and 111 from Gaza who were arrested after October 7th. Meanwhile, the United States has announced approval of the sale of more than $7.4 billion in bombs, missiles, and related equipment to Israel. According to the U.S. Defense Security Cooperation Agency, which is the DGCA, the State Department has signed off on the sale of $6.75 billion in bombs, guidance kits, and fuses, in addition to $660 million in Hellfire missiles. Also, U.S. President Donald Trump said that he was in no hurry to advance his shock plan for Gaza, which could see its Palestinian inhabitants moved out and the United States taking control.
We wouldn't need soldiers at all. That will be taken care of by others. And the investments are taken care of by others also. So for no investment, I mean virtually no investment whatsoever, it would bring stability to the area and others can invest in it later on. But we're in no rush on it. There's absolutely no rush.
Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu offered praise to the U.S. President Donald Trump for issuing sanctions against the International Criminal Court, which he called a quote-unquote scandalous and corrupt organization. Netanyahu, speaking alongside the U.S. House Speaker Mike Johnson, thanked the Speaker for continued cooperation with Israel and invited him to visit Jerusalem this year.
I know you're busy. But find space to do that.
I can't wait.
You'll be welcome on the red carpet.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, according to reports, an Israeli delegation will travel to Doha on Saturday night for talks on the second phase of the ceasefire and hostage release deal. The Israel-Hamas Daily reported that the delegation will leave for Qatar after the hostage prisoner exchange set for tomorrow. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.